call from Softube, I was chuffed actually, because I'm a big fan of Softube plugins anyway, and UAD, and being involved with something to do with Marshall, I thought it's about time actually. Having done so much work with Marshall amps and learning so much about them, and then you see other people chatting about them, and you think, well, no, that's not quite how it works. And so it was, all in all, it was a tie-up that I thought, that's fantastic. I'm really pleased to be asked.
So I ended up with a short list of about, I don't know, maybe 10 amps, something like that. Sent them over to the guys at Softube, and they came back, you know, absolutely loving this list of proper vintage Marshalls, which sort of brings us to where we are today, doing the cabinet modelling.
We should start out with a kind of a valve setup, tube mic setup. We'll put two U67s on the cab, and we'll put the C12 as the room mic.
Okay.
And then after that, we'll go for the FET version, the 287s on the cab. What I'd also like to do is to stretch that one step further. So when we put the 67s on, we'll do those with cardioid,
Okay.
and then we'll do it with omnidirectional.
Okay.
And we'll do the same with the 87s, because that's going to give us quite different things to go with, and I think those are going to be the sexy options, basically.
That sounds perfect.
Sounds
good.
The main motive of this was to capture the true Marshall essence in the amp. And in the beginning we looked at different amps that certain guitar players used. But when we realized, when Chris from Marshall told us about their collection of the true Marshall amps, we were just fired up and said, yeah, of course, that's what we're going to use.
Royer for an STC 4038.
What do you think?
It would be an interesting thing to do. It'll take us 2 seconds to try.
Yeah, that's good. So the amp we have in the back here is, I mean, it's the Plexi, it's the one that they use for reference. I mean, working with Tony Platt, Marshall Plexi 4x12, it's a match made in heaven.